how's it going? Long time no see. Today's video, I'm just gonna do a little get ready with me. I'm just doing my makeup for the day and I thought I would film it because it has been far too long. So yeah, I thought we could just catch up. I could fill y'all in on what is new. I'm just gonna start. I never use this headband. I don't know why I'm attempting to right now, but I just want to pin my hair back a little bit. And yeah, I'm looking at my camera, looking at the microphone, checking everything because I'm like, it has been so long, I forget how to do this. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of Maybelline Master Prime, primer and base. It's hydrating and smoothing. I just love this color of packaging. This is kind of the theme of all of my wedding. It's this like light periwinkle sky blue. And I just think it's so fresh, you know? So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that. It's early afternoon right now. I'm heading to Lethbridge for work tonight, just for a couple nights. I know I've been running around all morning, so I thought I would just film this quickly before I get on the road here, because I miss you guys and I wanted to chat and see what's new and all that kind of stuff. Got some self-tanner problems happening, but we'll get that all evened out here. For my foundation, I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. You guys, this is basically all that I have used in the past couple months. I just can't stop. I think it's so great. I have the shade 430 and 420. And I've kind of just been mixing them together to get my perfect shade. I think with my self-tan right now, I'm more so 430 though. But you guys, I think I'm gonna wear this foundation for my wedding. That's how much I like it. I just can't stop. Anytime I try to branch out, I go back to this one because actually, let's zoom in, right? As I'm getting foundation all over the place. Okay, it just looks so natural on the skin. It just really does give that like fresh look because I've actually been doing a lot of kind of no foundation days where I just have been applying concealer. But yeah, on days when I want makeup, this is just the one I reach for. It is so good. Like it's like venturing to be my all-time favorite foundation, and I know that my sister feels the same way. She's been loving it too, and she's not quite as dry as I am, but I think it just works for so many different skin types, and it has a pretty good shade range if I recall. But yeah, I am just super into it. So yeah, I didn't actually use any of 420. This is just the shade 430. Guys, I ordered some Uncommon James jewelry. So that is, for those who don't know, Kristen Cavallari's jewelry line. And she has a reality show called Very Cavallari that airs on Sundays. And it is like my absolute favorite show these days. I think she's just incredible. She's this like boss lady, but like a family lady. Oh, I just love her. So anyways, I always would see her jewelry and it's so cute. And so, you know, it's not like I'm paying for 150 people to have dinner soon or anything. So I just thought, let's just go for it, right? But yeah, I've actually really been liking it. I'm just taking a teeny little bit of the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. It is excellent. This shade is quite light right now, but we'll get it all blended in. So guys, what's new? What's happening? I, as per usual, am really busy. I don't even like saying that because I feel like when people are like, I'm so busy, like everybody's busy. But for me right now, just with my wedding being less than 3 months away, it is like it's basically 2 months away at this point because it's on June 22nd. There's just so much to do. And I had my bachelorette party recently, which was incredibly fun. We went out to Kicking Horse, which is a mountain kind of resort type of deal out in British Columbia. It's only 3 hours. It's only a 3-hour drive from Calgary. But yeah, it was so much fun. My friends absolutely spoiled me. There were like 17 of us girls out there, so just went for 2 nights, but it was so incredibly fun. I'm taking the Dermablend Illuminating Banana Powder. This setting powder is just, it's just my absolute favorite, and it's also going to help deepen up that concealer that's a little bit too light for me. Like I have this in the shade Light, which is ultra fair, so I think I'm gonna pick up the like 1 shade up during the VIB, like the Sephora sale coming up, because I absolutely love that concealer. And every time I go away from it, I come back and I'm like, hey, that's like the most full coverage. Because even on days when I'm doing like just concealer, no foundation, I want my under eyes to be awake and bright. So I really, really like that one. I just wish it came as like an applicator, like with a wand, you know, because I don't love squeezing it and then your hands are dirty and yada, yada, yada. Oh, you know, my powder fell into my coffee. Great. So this foundation, you guys, it does dry down, not completely, like you don't have to set it, but you guys know me, I typically always set my foundations just because I don't want it, you know, transferring, getting all over the place. Because when I put on my foundation, you guys, I'm expecting it to stay on and last all day kind of thing, which is the case today. So I'm just using a little bit of this Urban Decay. I think this is just like a finishing powder. Yeah, Naked Skin Ultra Definition Pressed Finishing Powder. And I'm just kind of smushing that all up in there. I am now going to take this little brush. You guys, this is the coolest brush. I found a set at London Drugs of brushes within the Profusion range. And I'm really, really enjoying it. It's kind of like this small contouring brush. That's what I've been using it for, at least. So I'm going to take my little Lancome contouring trio dealio, and I kind of actually mix these two colors, the cooler one and the warmer one, and give myself a little bit of sculpting action. So yeah, so I had my bachelorette party, which was just awesome. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you should. I will put it down below because I post on there all the time, even when I'm not on here. And I even have a little highlight saved of being gone if you want to kind of see what me and the gals got up to. But yeah, when I put on contour, as you guys can tell, I just do like a little bit, just a little something. It isn't an everyday thing for me. I have a zit kind of right there, but I'm just not even gonna cover it, you know? Who cares? I have such a large head that this is painful a little bit. I have a new bronzer, guys, which is exciting. As you guys know, I'm pretty loyal to like the two bronzers I use, a Lancome one and an Urban Decay one. But this one here, this is new from L'Oreal. It's called Back to Bronze. I saw this on like a floor stand that they had at Shoppers. I'm assuming this is limited edition. I'm not 100% sure, but it says it's a gentle matte bronzing powder. I got mine in the shade 02 Sunkiss, and it is just really nice, you guys. I think it's gonna be the perfect bronzing shade for summertime, and it doesn't like, there's not a ton of like color payoff to it, which I kind of enjoy in a bronzer, but I've been liking it a lot. Hopefully they're keeping it around, because I don't think L'Oreal really has bronzers they continuously carry, but like, isn't that nice? Kind of going hard with it. Not mad about it. And then just based off the packaging, this is my blush, you guys know, that I use constantly. I can't stop, okay? Like, don't judge me. I like this blush and I can't stop. But it kind of looks the same, right? This is what I got last year in Europe, which, you guys, in like last year at this time, we were preparing to leave for Europe. Isn't it crazy how fast time goes by? Like, it feels like just yesterday we went on that trip, and man, oh man, good memories. So yeah, this is my absolute favorite blush. As you guys know, I constantly use it. It's called Life's a Peach. Would love, love, love to see it in Canada. I haven't, because honestly, you guys, this one is different from those Enchanted Paradise blushes. I have one, and I definitely notice a difference in the formula. And yeah, guys, it's just, I'm really bronzing. I'm really blushing on up here because I am willing springtime to come in Calgary here. It was snowing this past weekend, which just no thank you. But it's nice again today, and it's supposed to be nice this week. But this Maybelline Face Studio Chrome Extreme Intense Metallic Highlighter is another one of my go-tos. This is the second lightest one, I believe. And it has a very beautiful kind of warmer undertone to it. And I'll also use this for my inner corner highlight. It's just such a nice product. Lately, you guys, I really have just been reaching for the same things over and over again, just to keep my life simple. You know, I've been out of town. I've been working, planning a wedding. You guys know how it is. Everybody is busy with their own stuff. I have been using this Urban Decay brow blade a ton, and I really, really do like it. But this is for when I want to do more kind of like an intense, really precise brow, and it takes a little bit more time, honestly. So I'm actually just going to switch over to my NYX Precision Brow Pencil. This is the one that has more of like the rounded nubbin there, and it fills in my brows quickly. I normally skip through my brows, but I feel like I want to chat with you guys, and I can do that while I'm doing my brows. So I've gotten a lot of questions from, I don't, first of all, precursor here, I don't want anyone to think that I'm complaining, because I'm not. Like, at the end of the day, YouTube for me is a hobby, and I've said that time and time again, so I'm not complaining. But I do get a lot of questions from you guys when I haven't posted in a while, like, where are you? Like, I miss you, I miss your videos, which I feel like is the nicest thing. Did that just break? Guys, the little nubbin, I must have had it pushed up too far. It just broke right off. But yeah, so I do get these messages or comments of people asking where I've been. And honestly, you guys, first of all, the main thing first and foremost is that YouTube can't be my priority. It's not my main source of income. So of course, I have to first and foremost make sure that my job and my career, like my 8-to-5 job, is taken care of, as you guys I know understand. And I feel like I used to do a lot better job at balancing it, because yeah, of course I'm busy with wedding planning. It takes up a lot of time, but I'm a true believer that we make time for things that like are a priority for us, and we, you know, can find the time if we want something enough. And for me, you guys, honestly, with YouTube, I just have lost a ton of motivation, and I don't want to come on here and be complaining, but for me, it's like, I've heard other YouTubers talk about it, and YouTubers that have many more subscribers and views and all that than I do. But like, basically, YouTube, I don't know what's happening with it now, but anytime I upload a video, I lose subscribers, like a ton. And it's not like over time. It's not like I upload it and then I notice a decrease in the next few days or something. It's like the moment that video is uploaded, there's some sort of like algorithm or automatic thing that unsubscribes people. I think from a little bit of research that I've done, it has to do, like if you haven't clicked on a video, like on a channel's video in X amount of times, it automatically unsubscribes you. I don't really know how true that is, but it does make sense to me because I cannot seem to grow my channel anymore. I used to be able to, and I know part of that too is consistency. Like I haven't been uploading consistently, so believe me, like I know that's a part of it, but it's very frustrating that every time you upload, you lose subscribers. And like the view count, it's not what it used to be, and it's very disheartening because it really feels like YouTube just focuses on those channels that have millions upon millions of subscribers. That's what is pushed out to people because that's where they make their money. And if you're like me, for example, who's nowhere near that realm, it feels like you put all this time and energy into filming, and like I was saying, for me to have 2 or 3 hours between filming and editing a video, that is very precious time for me right now, and I'm finding a hard time justifying doing it when it feels like I end up just being very disappointed, if that makes sense. Because that's the thing, is I spend time editing and then I upload it and I'm excited about it, and don't get me wrong, I get so many lovely comments and so many people that do watch, and so that's why I don't want to be like this complaining type of person. But just, it's human nature to feel like, my time is better spent if this is not going, it doesn't feel like there's the payoff of it kind of thing. I'm gonna just take this Kristen Leanne Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. You could use anything if you're recreating this look, because I'm actually just gonna be using this light kind of mid-tone brown shade and then this corally one. I'm just gonna put that into my crease. But yeah, that's honestly like, that is just the truth. That's where I'm at with it. It just ends up not being a priority when it feels like the effort it takes to do it all just feels too great right now. And I've heard lots of other channels talk about it. One of them being Coffee Break with Danny. She's someone I'm sure some of you guys watch. She has tons of subscribers, like hundreds of thousands, and she was describing the same thing where it just feels like you can't really get ahead. Like if I'm not posting, I actually gain subscribers, and then the moment I post, I lose a ton. So I don't know. I don't really know what the solution is. I think for me, since luckily this is not a not my source of income, like at all, that it's not like a livelihood type of thing, but for me it's just like I really do enjoy making videos, but at this point I would love to see an improvement. I'm just the type of person that like over time I you know, I want to get better and I want to continue growing and all that kind of stuff. I'm taking that corally color and also putting it in there. I start my makeup with these two shades all the time, guys. So yeah, so that's just the truth. To all of you who are like my loyal people that just always are watching and seem to leave the nicest comments and all that kind of stuff, I appreciate you guys so much. That's truly like the best thing you can do for me. And like that's the best way to help me out, is to watch my videos, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, just that like that interaction. I know in the past that is absolutely what used to help with YouTube subscription growth and like all that kind of stuff, and nowadays it seems like I don't even really know if that helps, but I think it does. Who knows? And I know that at the end of the day, like I really do enjoy making videos. I just feel like that if I was seeing any sort of like improvement or growth or anything, it'd be a lot easier to make it more of a priority. But it's also just super frustrating when I'll get comments occasionally from people saying, oh my gosh, I had to search for your channel. I didn't have your newest video didn't come up in my subscription feed. I haven't seen the last 5 because I think it said I was unsubscribed, but I know I didn't unsubscribe. So it's YouTube. It's not you guys at all. That like my frustration is with the platform, you know? And honestly, guys, I have felt this way for quite some time. I feel like it changed, like the YouTube, like the way that YouTube operates changed, I'd say like a couple of years ago, when you started getting a lot of these like multi-million subscriber channels, and it changed a lot at that point. But like I just don't like to come on here and complain to you guys, because like I said, I really do love making YouTube videos and I don't want to make it about the numbers. I know everybody says that, but like I really do feel like that. Like this is still fun for me. So I like have just kind of been gentle on myself and been like, if you don't feel like filming a video, then just don't. Like I have a million things on my to-do list, so my time is always kind of occupied type of thing. But anyways, that's my little spiel there. I am going to add this all over my lid. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Paints Metallics in Violet Lustre, which is just the absolute best color for this time of year, guys. It is so beautiful on the eyelids. I haven't seen this in stores really, but I noticed online, I noticed online on Ulta that it was on there. So that's why, so you guys can still get it, because I feel like this color itself specifically is just so unique, and I don't really own anything else like it. It has a very special kind of sheen to it, and it's kind of a shade that it's perfect for this time of year, like for spring/summertime. But yeah, I again, you guys, I just like want to reiterate that I really don't want to be sounding like a complainer. Like I'm fine, like, you know, this is not something that stresses me out. It's just wanted to be honest with you guys, because I do get those questions, and so I wanted to address it. Honestly, like if I were to be losing subscribers when I wasn't posting videos, like if I went a few weeks without posting and I lost subscribers, I would almost like understand. I'd be like, okay, they want committed, like all that. But it's like when you're uploading and you lose subscribers, that's when it's frustrating for me, because I'm like, hey, I put the time in, I put the effort in, and it's like, it's human nature, right? I'm using that highlighter again, like I said. It's human nature, right, to kind of focus on when you're losing subscribers, as opposed to all the people who have been so lovely and so supportive. So that's why I also really haven't mentioned anything in the past, because I feel like I don't want to be that negative Nancy type of person. But yeah, that's where we're at. For those of you who have asked, or maybe those of you who didn't ask, but maybe you were curious, it's a tough world out here, okay? Okay guys, I have to take this off. Like, that is a tight headband. I'm going to take my NYX Epic Ink liner. This is in the shade brown. I love brown eyeliner in general, but especially to pair it with kind of these purpley lavender shades. So I'm gonna do a quick line on my upper lid, nothing too crazy, and I will BRB. This eyeliner is so good. That went on like a dream. And the other thing that you guys can do that really does help me is leave me video suggestions, because I totally get it that maybe there's also just some videos that people aren't clicking on because they're not interested in it, and I totally get that. I do the same thing, of course, but like if there's anything specific that you guys love watching just in general, like if it is tutorials or favorites videos or empties videos, or just let me know, because like for example, I posted an empties video and I really didn't get that many views, which is like okay, but like for me personally, I love empties videos, so I was like, maybe I'm just like missing the mark on what people are looking for. So yeah, let me know, leave me a comment, because yeah, I'm very open, and I would love to do even like maybe some like hair videos. Not that I'm necessarily good at hair, but just like let me know if you guys have any ideas, even if it's something super specific. I am open to hearing it. I'm gonna use two different mascaras. The first one is from La Roche-Posay. It's the Tolerian Multi-Dimensions Mascara. I absolutely love this one. I think it gives a lot of length to the lashes and helps to kind of keep things separated. And then I go in afterwards with this L'Oreal Unlimited one. This is so good for volume, so I feel like the combination of the two just gives length, volume, just everything. Also, I have been a big podcast person, but I'm a little bit like, I'm getting over it. Like I find there's a lot of topics that I'm not really that interested in. I'm still super into Dax Shepard's podcast. I really, really enjoy his, but I was listening to a lot of the Bachelor podcasts for a while, but I'm very much like, nah, like not really clicking on them anymore. And I've been getting more into audiobooks. I've been listening to Scar Tissue, the Anthony Kiedis autobiography. Like I've read the book before. Oops. I've read the book before, but I'm now listening because I'm driving around all day. So if you guys have any book recommendations, that could be like audiobooks, but it's insane, you guys. Most books nowadays are audiobooks. Like it's nuts. So if you have any, let me know, because I'm looking for new recommendations. Last week I listened to Chelsea Handler's new book. I've read all of her other books and they're all they're funny. They're about like her, you know, escapades, and like she's hilarious. I am a big fan of hers. But this one was a little bit more like not even serious, because she really spins things in a comedic way, but it was just a beautiful book, and it was about her kind of like dealing with grief and like loss in her life, and I really, really enjoyed it. It's called Life Will Be the Death of Me and You Too, I think. So if you guys are looking for a recommendation, I'd recommend that one. And she's the one who does the reading, and she makes it really funny. So especially on audiobook, I would recommend. Okay guys, mascara is done. It's actually looking a little bit clump, but that's Monday for you. I'm going to take my favorite nude lipstick. This is the Lancome one. It's Desert Ardent Sand is what it's called. I've talked about it before. Just like a peachy matte. I feel like this might be what I wear on my wedding day. I need to figure that out. I should actually do that, like a bridal makeup video, right? And then I'm also gonna take this Urban Decay. Isn't that a fun color? And I just like to take a little bit. It is like this cool tone, bright pink, but I love layering it just a little bit with kind of more neutral colors, and it just gives a nice light pink glow. You can layer this up though and get like a very opaque, cool tone pink lip happening, and it's awesome. I feel like I should do a full video with that, because I love how it looks to do more of like a dramatic wing with this bright pink. It's like kind of like mod and cool. And you guys, this is what happens when I haven't filmed a video in a long time. I just ramble and ramble and ramble. Alright guys, so that wraps up today's video. It has been so like therapeutic for me to sit here and chat with you guys. So thanks for listening. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all your support. It means so much to me. And yeah, If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, all that stuff. I appreciate it. I really do. And I hope you guys are all having a really great day. I hope you have a good week, and I'll be back sooner than later. I promise. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Bye.